Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Claudia. Claudia is from Romania, but she lives in London. So let's see what Claudia has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you now. Hey.
Okay.
How are
That's
you,
good.
Claudia? How are you?
Not too bad at home. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thank you. It's been a long day today. I've been doing a lot of shoots for people from around the world, but it's been very exciting. It's been good.
That's good.
Yeah. So tell me, before we start the game, Claudia, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Romania.
Romania. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an assistant manager in a restaurant in central London.
Amazing. How long have you been in London for?
I'm going on 7 years actually.
7 years.
Yeah.
What do you miss? What do you miss the most about your country?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the feeling of being home.
Okay.
Lately, I'm starting to literally miss, the idea of being home.
I see.
In my own four walls, not in somebody else's house.
I see. That's true. I think when I'm come from Brazil, and I know what it means. It's kind of you remember the feeling of being home, like proper home. You know, when you have your own place and everything. Right. And what do you like the most about London?
The possibilities.
It's true. That's true. I
Yeah,
think
the way of living, I think, as well.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Okay, Claudia, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. This Magic Box full of random fun questions, okay? What I'm going to do now, I'm going to play some music just for us to relax, to get in the mood before we start the game, okay? Ready?
Okay, cool.
Let's do it. I hope you like the song. Ready for the first question?
Ready.
Let's do it, Claudia. Let's do it. Do you think your priorities have changed since you were younger?
They gotten more mature, but I have the same dreams since I was 7 years old.
Wow.
And I'm working on it. I'm working towards realizing it.
Okay, but so you've always had this dream and you're kind of still focused and try to reach it. That's amazing. That's amazing. Another question?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do it. Okay, next question for Claudia from Romania. Claudia, what's the best gift have you ever received and from who? Who gave it to you?
The best gift. Well, I would say 2 years ago, I really wished for a guitar, and my sister actually made this dream come true.
Amazing.
Yeah, and this year, because of the lockdown and everything, I wasn't able really to have a birthday party like, in normal days.
Okay.
But a friend of mine gave me a very nice watch, kind of to celebrate our friendship being forever.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. And can you play guitar?
Well, not yet. I've been very lazy. But hopefully one day. I still see it and I'm like, okay, one day I'm gonna prioritize you.
I think it's the time now. This lockdown is the time now to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Claudia, let's go another question. Let's do it. Okay, Claudia, let's take another question. What is your spirit animal?
I think a cat.
Tell me about it.
Look at my t-shirt.
Oh my God.
Kitty.
Oh my God, it's visible.
Yeah.
So you're a very cat person.
A very cat person, yeah. I really miss my cat.
Do you have a cat back home then?
I do. Yeah, he's a 14-year-old.
Oh, what's the name?
I'm gonna say it in English. It's Nosy because he has a spot on his nose.
Oh my
I call
God.
him Nosy.
Oh, and so through your life, you had different cats?
Yes, I did. I was getting walking from school to home,
Uh-huh.
I would always find a little cat in distress that I would take home, and my mom and dad would become like desperate because it was a kindergarten of cats in my yard, but they never turned me down, and they helped me, take care of
Amazing.
them and all that. Yeah.
That's amazing, Claudia. Very, very nice. You made me remember now when I think when I was 14 or 13 years old. I went to like a river, like where I come from. It's a lot of like forests and lakes and everything. And I saw these little frogs, very little frogs. And I took like a bunch of them, I took like a plastic and I put inside and I went home. My mom was like, "Oh my God, I don't want this at home." And she flew up through the gates, you know what I mean? It was like an empty place, like full of no house, anything. It was like empty. When the rain started, when the season started, they kind of grow and they were all making this noise. My mom wanted to kill me. My mom wanted to kill me about that. But it's funny because, I'm actually looking in the past, I always have more cats than dogs as well. I had a dog when I was like 14 and somebody stole from me. And was what broke my heart. Yes, it was Bobby, his name. Yeah, I remember it was a Sunday. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I was calling Bobby, Bob. He didn't come. I was like, "Oh my God, where is he?" Because he was so friendly and sweet. Somebody took him from the night. Can you imagine? Was the most saddest day of my life. And I remember looking the streets around like for the whole day. And since then, I never had a dog anymore because it was so painful for me. But cats, my mom still have a cat actually back home. Always have cats than dogs. But yeah. Right, let's go for another question, Claudia. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Claudia, just before the next question, do you have family in London or you came alone on your own?
No, actually my brother-in-law came first, then my sister followed him, and in about a year I followed them too.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It's nice to have someone like familiar around, isn't it?
Definitely. I would have gone insane without them.
Absolutely. It makes more easier to be away from our family. Okay, it's a good question. If someone offered you to tell your future, would you like to hear it or not?
Not really, no. I want to be surprised for what life gives me. If you know what's going to happen, what's the point of living?
It's true.
If you know where you're going, you don't have any more challenges.
That's a good point.
As long as you don't know, everything is a challenge. Every day is a challenge.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. Yeah, that's cool. Claudia, have you enjoyed the show so far? Relaxed?
Yeah. It's getting more interesting and more interesting.
You see, that's a magic box. I'm gonna play another. Okay, let's do it. Question.
Very much.
If you need to remove from your phone forever, like social media, like Instagram and Facebook or YouTube, which one you like delete forever from your phone?
That's a good question, actually. I never thought about it. I'm gonna be fairly honest with you. I don't really use YouTube. I have a lot of pages that I follow on Facebook, so I have all the videos that I need there. I go on YouTube, I don't know, for cooking recipes. Funny enough.
Right. So you delete YouTube?
I think YouTube, yes.
Yeah, okay, that's very interesting because this question came up with different people, like part in the worldwide, and some of them actually said YouTube, but some of them they go more like for social media. They prefer to keep YouTube. It's fun, isn't it? How people have different concepts. Yeah, very interesting.
Definitely. I think it's more on what you're used to using. Once I start using Facebook and I saw that I can follow the thing that I'm interested in, what I'm looking for, it's already there. I'm not really using Facebook. I'm using it more as a YouTube, if you want.
I see. Of course, you can find a lot of things that are interesting things that, for example, you like this, you like that. Everything's in there because there's a community. People, they have like the same as well. They share things. Yeah, I agree. I understand. Yeah. Claudia, let's do another question. Let's do it. Let's do another question. Right. Can you share a crazy story that happened to you when you were at school?
They're not really funny. They're more sad than funny.
Right.
Let's say in every classroom there is the odd person. I am that odd person all the time because I'm interested in so many things, and I talk about. I'm not talking about. I'm a woman, right? So I don't know. You won't see me talking about makeup or whatever. I will talk about criminals, psychology, if you
Okay.
want.
Sure.
Biology, chemistry, anything that is not a common
Absolutely.
topic. Let's say.
I understand.
So
Yeah.
I was that kind of person in school as well. Anyway, because of that, of course, some of my colleagues were a little bit, like the popular
Funny.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were a bit nasty, let's say. And I remember one time I was in high school. It was winter time, and I had a little accident, and I broke one of my left leg.
Okay.
And I was in school. My dad was taking me to school with the car and then picking me up, of course.
Uh-huh.
And in the meantime, we had the classes and we had to move around in the building.
Right.
So I had to we didn't have lifts or elevators or whatever, so I had to take the stairs literally. And it was a bit difficult, to go from ground floor to second floor on the stairs. And
Right.
I remember I finished climbing the stairs, and I wanted to get into the classroom to finally sit because I was a bit tired.
Mhm.
And one of these
Evil.
colleagues of mine, yeah, she was sitting in front of the door. It was like a girl high school. We didn't really have boys anyway. And she was standing in front of the door, keeping the door like blocked. And I think in her mind it was like a joke. But at that time I didn't really take it as a joke because, I was tired. I was kind of in pain.
Of course.
She kept me like that for a few minutes until she noticed that I was kind of like, please let me just go in and sit down.
Of course.
And she finally gave up. But yeah, that was a nasty time in high school, let's say.
I understand what you mean, but at the end of the day, I think we always take a positive thing out of it and make us stronger for some reason. And when we remember that, it's just like just the past, and yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. Since you asked me, it was the first memory that came in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I chose to say literally what's coming.
Absolutely. Great. I like that.
Spontaneous.
Absolutely.
Not think about any answer.
That's what the show's about. It's spontaneous. It's about being spontaneous, and yeah, it's just memories. Let's go for another one, Claudia. Let's do it. Right. Next question. What do you most like about yourself?
Interesting. Very interesting. I think I'm kind, maybe too kind sometimes.
Okay.
That is the thing. But on the other hand, I am really strong. So even with my kindness, even if people take my kindness wrongly, I still, get up and say, you know what, I've been kind. This is talking about me. As long as I'm good to people, I'm good to myself. So I don't really care if people take it wrong.
That's very true what you just said. I think when you do a kind thing for other people, literally you're doing to yourself, isn't it? I think in the end of the day, you're just doing to yourself. It's when you do genuine things for people, you're just doing for yourself. You just make yourself like as a better person and everything. So yeah. I know what you mean. I totally know. Some people sometimes they take in a different way. They take like advantage. You know what I mean? Sometimes. But it's their fault. It's not your fault. You did it for your heart, so it's up to them.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? How they're gonna take and everything. Another question. Let's do it.
Oh.
Right, Claudia, let's do another question. What's your funniest memory of your time at school? Again, if you remember, like anything funny. If you're not, I can take another question if you prefer.
No. Let me remember actually a funny thing. Oh, we were in how do you call it here? Like the athletics class. physical.
Physical topic. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were running in the schoolyard, and for some reason I kind of tripped on my own leg. You know, I was running, and I remember I rolled a couple of seconds, you know, and I had to come up. I was so dizzy. Everybody was laughing. Of course, I started laughing as well. But that happened, you know, in the first grades, 1 to 4 in primary school. So back, you know, in that time, kids in general are still kids and are still innocent. So it was literally a funny moment. The fall itself, I didn't hurt myself whatsoever. I had no scratch whatever, but me tumbling down like a
makes you dizzy, makes you like yeah.
It was very funny.
I had so many memories as well, like, oh my god, at school. I remember I had all the time marks, my arms, my legs, all the time, like some crap, because always, you know what I mean, always had. Right, Claudia, I've got 3 questions left for you. Let's do it. Right, Claudia, tell us about your guilty pleasure. Yeah.
I was just deciding, putting in balance what I like most, the sugary part or the nuts. I'm like,
nuts healthy,
salty things. I think it's on kind of the same level. I like salty things and sweets, at the same time. So they're 2 guilty pleasures. What can I do?
That's true. You need to balance both.
Yeah.
Today with a lot of sugar, tomorrow a lot of salt. It's gonna go like that.
Kind of like that. Yeah, that's how it works.
Right, 2 questions left. Let's do it. Right, Claudia. How would your best friend describe yourself? Let's say if I would have a talk with your best friend right now, how they would tell me about yourself?
I think a good listener and non-judgmental.
Good, very good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one more question. Let's do it. Oh, it's a good one. Claudia, what motivates you most in life?
What most motivates me? Achieving my goal. That's what keeps me going. I mean, I'm actually very close on achieving what I want to do. It's still a lot of hard work, but thinking only about what it's going to be at the end, it just keeps me going.
Fingers crossed. I'm sure you're going to have soon. Fingers crossed. I can feel the energy. I'm sure it's going to happen. And you are very determined as well. So, you know what I mean? I can feel it, and I'm sure it's going to happen. Yeah? Claudia, it's not the end yet. What I'm going to do now? I'm going to tell you some words, and you just tell me one thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
Quick thinking. Let's start with money.
Wealth.
Love.
Reciprocity.
Family.
Being comfortable.
Okay.
Feeling comfortable.
Sex.
Pleasure.
Politics.
Not interested.
Religion.
Higher level of knowledge.
Amazing. Fear.
Can be overachieved.
Friendship.
Again, a comfortable zone where you feel comfortable.
Absolutely. Desire.
Dreams, wishes.
Regrets.
Get over it.
A wish.
A wish. A dream. It's kind of synonym.
Connected. Okay, Claudia. Let's pretend now you're going to see yourself when you are 15 years old, and you can give one advice to you when you were 15. What advice would you give to yourself?
To be more determined.
Good one. Very good one. Claudia, did you enjoy? Enjoy so far? It's cool?
It's very interesting, yeah.
That's nice. What are we going to do now? Let's play now, Claudia and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? Okay, Claudia, you can ask me a question now.
What motivated you to do what you're doing now?
Wow, good question. Good question. I think, to be honest to you, I think what motivates me to do that, it's about what to do. It's as you said about achievement or goals and everything. I think that's what motivates me. If you ask me this question, let's say, how do you see yourself in 5 years' time? If you ask me this question, like let's say, in the beginning of this year, I wouldn't be able to answer to you, to reply to you, because you know, when you have a lot of things in your mind, you want to achieve things, but you want to find your path. Like, okay, I want to do this for life, and that's what I want to do for life. And I think what motivates me, it's doing that, what I'm doing right now, because it's something that I connect with people that I never met before, and I feel connected, and I can talk, and I feel like, my God, for example, I'm from Brazil, you're from Romania, and you have things in common, things that you believe, that I believe as well. And that's the whole thing that makes me, it motivates me what I'm doing right now. So yeah, my answer is what motivates me in life. It's doing what I'm doing right now. I think it's what motivates me. Good answer?
Very good answer, yes. I'm happy that you're happy with what you're doing. That's the most important thing.
As I said to you before, I've always been a very happy person. I think whatever comes to my life, I take it. You know what I mean? I take it and I do my best, and you know what I mean? But I knew in the back of my mind I was looking for something that I want to do, that I can say, okay, as you can see, I'm shining, I'm safe because I'm so powerful. What I'm saying, that's yeah, I think this what motivates me in life. Claudia, it's been a pleasure. I'm so glad that Tyrone introduced me to you to do the show, because I can see that he was right. You are such a nice person. You have a lot to share. You have a lot of strong personality as well, and you stand up for yourself, what you like, what you believe. And I think we should be like that. It doesn't matter if for some people it's gonna look like wrong or different, but for us, what matters is how we feel and how we stand for life. And I can see that you are like that, and that's part of life. And just before you go, yeah, I'd like to share just one positive quote or something, a positive phrase, something that inspires you in life.
I don't know if it's a famous quote or whatever, but I'm going to put just two words together. Pursue your dreams. That's
amazing. It says a lot. That says a lot. My God. Yes, absolutely. Claudia, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for spending this time with me. I really enjoyed it, and absolutely.
It's been fun. It's been very a lot of fun and very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, William. Take care.
Okay, all the best. Bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.